Man, San Antonio has a lot of tracks. Today we're heading out to Creek Side MX. It is also outside of San Antonio. There's been a trend of that recently. Check the link above for the last week's track at Cycle Ranch, also southeast of San Antonio. Firstly, I want to say that Creekside has a good website, actually. It's got some good information on there. It talks about camping, talks about bathrooms, price to ride. They do have different prices for big bikes and small bikes, so that's awesome. I love seeing that. It encourages families to get out together and ride. So cool stuff. I'll link the website below. That way, if you have questions that aren't answered in this video, you can check it out. And there's also contact us on their page too. So if you want to reach out to them, you can do that. So this is the entrance to Creekside. I wanted to share this because it's kind of cool. You're driving through a field, feels like you're kind of in the middle of nowhere in the jungle of Texas. So I'm out at Creek Side Motocross in Marion, Texas. This is a cool facility. They have 3 different tracks here. They have a little pee-wee track for kids on 50s and 110s. It's all flat with some small tabletops and rollers. A couple berm turns, really nice, safe track for kids. They also have what they call the vet track. The vet track is primarily tabletops, a couple step downs. The turns themselves are fairly flat with some berms. There is a starting gate here. They do racing. They do racing on the main track. The gate itself is a dirt start, has 15 gates to it. Apparently they did a race here last weekend and had a good turnout, so it's always good to see. The main track looks real nice. Got some cool lines, pretty technical. Some doubles, nothing too peaked. It's not going to have a booter that shoots you up in the air, but there are some, like this one right here. It's got a pretty good peak to it. Pretty cool. And the dirt looks real nice. It looks moist. Looks like it's rutting in real nice. Check this out. Look at this rut. Nice. Very cool. I wish I could ride it. I'm not riding today though. I was able to connect with some of the track management recently. Really nice crew. These guys are awesome. They've been riding for a long time all over the world. Just open to share information, open to help. And they just want to grow the sport. They want to make sure that people are out here riding. That's why they have the kids track nice and safe. They're often having coaches out here. They told me that AJ Catanzaro is going to be out here in, I think, October of 2022. So check out his schedule to see if you can make it out to one of his classes too. Nate Mierzwa is out right now. He's doing a class with a couple students, some little kids and some bigger guys too. So there's always coaching to be had. And this track is great for coaching because it is so wide open. You're able to get out there and you can talk with your coach on the track, assuming it's not a super busy day. I was told that Saturdays are not as busy as Sundays. Sundays are their busiest day. But also, during the summer, they will be open during the week. That way you can come out and ride whenever you need to, whenever you want to. Get recording this time. Okay, red light beeping and go.
Show us one more time.
They do allow primitive camping here. They do request that you tell them you're going to camp, obviously. They camp on Saturday nights. They do not camp on Friday nights if they're open on Saturday. So camping on Saturday, riding Saturday and Sunday, unless it's summertime. Check the website for the information on the hours. Creekside was a cool track. It was a cool facility. They had 3 total tracks. They had the main track, the vet track, and the kids track. They also had about a 1 mile circuit in the woods, a trail system, as well as a creek you can swim in, which is kind of cool. Makes sense being called Creekside, but definitely cool that you can get out there and do that. They do have bathrooms with running water. There is even a playground. No, it's not going to be hosting any pro nationals anytime soon, but if you live nearby, it's a great place to go and ride. The fact that they're open during the week sometimes is good too, because you can ride often. Definitely good to see the track support, encouraging the coaching and getting kids out there on bikes. Using my regular metrics that I do for track reviews, one of the things I wanted to talk about was driving distance. How far I would drive to get to Creekside. Creekside is 3 hours from me. It's a bit far of a drive for me. If I were to be going to Creekside, I would like to drive around 45 minutes to at most an hour to that track. The folks that we met out there, they lived about 30 to 40 minutes away. It was their home track. It was where they went regularly and they loved it. And that's great. That's perfect. It is a great home track. It is a great place to practice. It is a place that I would go back to if I had a group of friends who wanted to go. I think we may actually have a stop there with the Houston Motocross Group ride days. But I'm not going to drive 3 hours by myself to ride at that track. That's just me. Curious to know your thoughts. If you've been out to Creekside, how far do you think you would drive? How far do you have to drive? Just please comment below. Happy to hear from you. And now would be a great time to like and subscribe to the video. That way you can get updates on all the tracks that I'm visiting this year. And hopefully I'll see you out at the track.